Hello and welcome back to the Void, everyone. Today, we are back with more Slay the Princess. As always, you have to remember that this is a love story. And we continue.
Path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
Hello, Satan.
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Narrator.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, we've done this before, sir. Can someone else do it?
You're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
I think you do make the rules. You seem to be omniscient and a dickhead. The end of the world.
Talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all...
Well, that's not that problematic. I think people are the ones that cause the problems, usually. But, yeah.
Don't linger on the specifics.
Don't linger on the specifics of murdering a woman.
Get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
No, you guys think I should just go, like, blind faith on this time and just do everything the narrator says for a run? I've never done that. But we're already not doing that because we've already been questioning him for, like, 3 minutes. Anyway.
Look, you're already on the path.
Give me evidence. I want receipts. How is she gonna end the world?
Very important task. You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
My journey thus far has been clicking a continue button. Let's just keep talking to him.
I appreciate the mental exercise. We are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Blah, blah, blah. Give me an explanation or I won't do anything.
Let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Wait, come on. You think that maybe she wouldn't have ended the world if you hadn't locked her in a basement? Because, like, kind of like, oh, she stabbed me because I abused her. I abused her because she's going to stab me. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's circular logic.
Before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Give me this pragmatic lens.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves it's no use, unless, of course...
I've done this before. Alright, let's just keep...
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a...
I don't know.
A miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value.
You think that monarchs contribute nothing to society? I'm gonna actually have to agree with you on that one. But... fuck you. Forget it.
Serious? No, you have to.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider...
I'm okay with the world ending. The world sucks.
The world to end.
Just gonna keep talking until you...
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
You don't know me, man. Alright, fine. Hey, do I get a reward?
You have to slay her before you get it.
What reward? Yeah, tell me the price.
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Well, I can't question him anymore.
Then I
Fine.
guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Yeah, I'm sure that's
Then
the case with
each
you,
and
too.
Every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Well, let's go.
You may
La-di-da-di-da-da.
short path to the cabin. We're not going to go through with this, right?
Ah, there you are, hero. How's it
We're
going?
supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him.
Yeah, we
What
don't.
he's talking about.
Mm-hmm. Well, suppose we're off.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
It's always such a nice cabin every time I come
The
here.
blade is your implement.
Yeah, give me the... Let's leave it here. I don't want the blade. Fuck the blade. I don't need that shit. I'll strangle her.
The basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. The princess really lives here. Slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Hey, princess!
Voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's me.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember
Well,
it for the rest
she
of your
doesn't seem to
life.
be made of knives this time, so that's good.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Well, it's my dangerous game. So I'm here to save you!
Times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her...
Shut up!
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
No,
Come
no.
Downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
I am a bird, though, so... Don't worry about that.
You
Hello.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
How's it going? Hey,
She's
princess.
beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I don't know. Voice in my head said so.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hey, buddy. I know. I know you're worried. I know you're worried. But it's fine. We're here to lay the princess, not slay her. And maybe we can just leave her chained to the wall. Maybe she's into that. I know a few people that are. But, you know, we're gonna find out.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
You know, weirdly enough, this dungeon basement that the princess is in kind of reminds me of my recording studio in a way. But, please, if this gets out onto the internet, for legal reasons, that's a joke. I am not chained to my desk. No one is forcing me to be here. Wink, wink.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
No.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
We're one step closer. Let's look at the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Narrator, fuck off, buddy.
Thank you.
You have
Thank you.
scarily big eyes, woman. I don't know why, but I don't like your eyeballs. You look like some kind of bug.
You're making a huge mistake.
Shut up.
No, you're doing the right thing.
We're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Mm-hmm.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Suspicious.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
No, probably not.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Yeah, okay.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Yeah,
She
that's...
offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Mm-hmm.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. if
Yeah,
it
just
meant
chew
we'd
your leg
finally
off.
Be free.
Just like how animals do it, right?
You attempt to make your way out of the...
Hey.
Is someone else here? Your shouts and pleas are met with...
Fucker, you locked me in the basement, you shithead.
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess.
I don't have a knife.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Well,
You
that's
make your way
good.
to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
We're not gonna do that. I mean, like, if we need to do something, we could wrap the chain around her throat, but, you know, that'd be
Easier
violent.
For whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Hey,
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
they did. They, in fact, did do that because they're a bag of dicks. And they can suck on an even larger bag of dicks. But, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna break out. I'm gonna bust down the walls.
Panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Yeah?
She barely
Oh,
hesitated
fuck.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her
Alright,
with
well.
the determination of a trapped wolf.
Yeah, you got some nice teeth.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal. It's
Ah.
a blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike it, or we could use it to free her.
Yeah.
I don't like what happens if you...
Well, we only have Save the Princess as an option. We didn't even get a chance to kill her right now.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm. You cut.
Yeah, here we go. Cut her arm off.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Well, you didn't need that hand anyway.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Well, I guess I was trapped in a basement chained to a wall for a long time. I think I might need my fingers. But that depends on how bored someone gets.
Didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours. Blood from her wounded hand. Is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Well, how long has you been down here?
Now let's get out of here.
Alright, let's do it.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
Hey,
No. I can't just let her escape.
narrator!
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and
You
rises.
bitch!
This is watch me.
Fuck it.
What
He
are you
took control. Fuck!
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Ah! Bitch took control, now I have to kill her.
Bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside, slaying her.
Shit, I stabbed her in the ass.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
No, the narrator's making me do
I
it.
don't know what's come over you. But if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
She
Oh,
pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
oh shit.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart.
Well, shit.
It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sink. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood.
That's
pools on the
great.
ground
Well, we
beneath
fought
you.
the werewolf princess,
She stares
and we
down at
lost.
your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, I died. That's good. The witch. Ooh. I am fond of witches.
On a path in the woods.
I know a
At the
couple of
end
them.
That path is a cabin, and in the basement.
One of them is sick today.
Is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, she's going to kill me again.
People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous.
I am just a guy. I am just a boy who was sent here, and now a voice in my head is telling me to kill someone.
Keep it that way.
Hmm.
Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
Yeah, come on, opportunist.
I know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Aha.
Just say I'm not sure we can trust him. Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Let's just go to the cabin. We're not gonna argue too much here.
Before you go any further.
Blah blah
She will
blah.
lie. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Yeah, we'll get the job done. I don't know why the crunching of the grass just bothered me for a
The
second.
interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
And the mirror. Approach the mirror.
You walk. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
Wipe the mirror.
You
And
reach
it's gone.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Yes, yes. Let's take the blade with us this
Blade
time.
from the shelf. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
That's a good idea, opportunist.
That's not actually a bad idea.
Yeah. Let's hide the blade. Ezio taught us well.
The door to the basement
Hidden blade.
is open,
All the way.
revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
How many endings of this game are
Starlight
there?
from the cabin windows behind you.
I'm just curious about how many episodes this series is going to be.
Only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Well,
The air smells of dirt and
swallow me, baby.
It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
You bit me last time. I'm not nasty.
You're a wretched little thing.
Oh, talk dirty to me, lady.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
Oh,
She
shit.
must have you confused with someone else.
Yeah, somebody else who stabbed her before.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
I'm sure we can.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Sure, opportunist.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Both.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the prince. Fine, fine. You're the boss.
Come on, opportunist. You can.
Thank you.
Oh.
Descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Okay. Now, guys, I just need you to hear me out. I kind of like the tail. Like, not the best look I've seen from her, but it's certainly better than the giant amalgamation of swords. So that was pretty hot,
You
too.
can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
Yep.
And there you are. One hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
No.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
Hey,
Good.
what's
I
up?
made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each
Yes,
other.
narrator. I return every time I die.
No. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yes.
Pretty sharp. How How'd you figure that one out?
Because we told you.
Deductive reason. Well, you seem to be great at
Yeah.
it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us?
Yeah.
Let's focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
Talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
I try my best.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
No?
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Oh, shit.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That's sneaky. A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
Sure
This
does.
is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out.
She
Now stop
could have
her.
left whenever she felt like it. I get the sense you're not happy with me.
Joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
I'm trying.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you?
Nope.
All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Sweet. I like where this is going.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it.
We should.
Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
Ah. Yeah, to give her the blade.
You can't be serious.
Yes.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
I vote yes.
Why? I abstain? You abstain? She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
Fuck off, opportunist. Give her the blade.
To get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do.
Yes.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet.
Mm-hmm.
She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
Yes.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Yep.
What do you think happens now?
Look at her little cat mouth. I know you're supposed to be scary and like bestial, but you just look fucking goofy. This one.
She pulls back, clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense.
Yes, I called her beautiful because I don't want to die.
I thought it was nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we?
We did.
If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
Nothing.
The surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steals her nerves. And
Well,
then she buries the blade in your heart.
well, shit. That didn't work. She fucking stabbed me.
What? No. No, come on, that's not right. I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
Well, shit.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
Well,
You don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
I died. Well, shit. The thorn.
You're on a path in the woods.
No, we're
I
not.
can't believe she actually stabbed us. I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it.
Yeah, it seems so.
No. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument.
Opportunist.
Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past.
Oh boy, Smitten. I love you so much. You're such an annoying twat.
Oh, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity,
enemies to
and
lover
handing over
trope.
our
Alright,
power,
Smitten.
we've begun a journey to something so much deeper. I like
Yes.
journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to?
The
Where's
princess's
the
heart.
lovely? It's a journey to love.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
You know what? Yeah, that's true love right there. If they hesitate before they stab you to death, that's love.
Maybe she won't be as keen
Would you
to betray
hesitate
us
before you
this
stabbed
time.
me to death?
We've already proven to her that we can change.
Good
So
to know.
maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Round 3, baby! Let's go!
What another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you.
Ah, shut up,
There's no
narrator.
difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. Oh, are you now?
Yes.
Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you were twice, actually. Sure. Twice.
Mm-hmm. Blah,
Then
blah,
I'll
blah.
spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's...
We're going to free her.
Please, you can't stop all of us, you villain.
Yes.
See how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out just yet.
Mhm.
Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy.
Yeah,
We've
alright.
already picked a side. Our side. I'm
Okay.
here to make sure that
Okay.
whatever happens, because that's worked out great. Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we?
Hey, let's keep
And
going.
Again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
Let's not stab her. Let's try to avoid stabbing people.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more
Mhm.
reason for you to take this seriously. Someone's in the know. I've
Yeah.
already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
Well, we can't avoid that
Don't
last
worry
one.
about me. My head's always empty.
Well. Yeah, let's go to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin.
Oh.
I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I
Yep.
don't know if I'd say... You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore
Mhm.
him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only
Shut
one
up.
that matters.
Fucking narrator trying to
The
get me to
interior of
stop.
the cabin is hardly
Oh.
an interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here.
I like the
Charred wood
flowers.
still
This is the first time there's been
fresh.
color.
But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old. The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine...
We gave it away.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she? Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her.
Yep.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do.
Fair enough.
Wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work. If she
Yeah.
does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so...
Well,
You're right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere for us to go. But there isn't a mirror. I still don't get his angle here.
Yeah, I don't know
Either
about the
way, I say
mirror.
we take a look. It feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen ourselves. For all we know, our feathers are all out of place, and that's why we haven't yet won her heart. We must put our best face for. Yeah, we can't go around looking disheveled. A real go-getter takes care of his appearance.
Yeah, opportunist. Don't know why you care about.
Is the door to the basement behind the mirror?
Probably.
I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned-out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
There's a mirror there.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror, and behold.
Yeah, we gotta fluff up our feathers.
It went away when we touched it last time.
Yeah. Well,
You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you? That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough. Alas,
Yeah.
our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
we are just sexy. We are the sexiest Birdman.
Seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Yeah, let's do it. To the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below.
Hello.
The basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved. These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help. Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stair.
I
Hello?
can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back. I
Yeah.
don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Yeah. He's depressed as shit.
Continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward.
Hello.
You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. The space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Nope. Okay, let's just...
Careful now. I'm the one with the knife.
Yeah.
Of course I thought there might be bad blood. I didn't think I could trust you then, and it looks like I was right. I guess this is what I deserve. What we both deserve.
I did not mean to click that one.
Regret in those beautiful eyes. She is our shining star, and you have brought her to tears. How could you say such cruel? Tears are easy to fake. Don't let her get to you. She's resorting to desperate tactics.
No, we're past that. You and I both know words are hollow.
Yeah.
Figures. I wouldn't trust her, so why would she trust? You're the one who got us here. If you weren't doing so much scheming, maybe we could have formed a genuine connection. Maybe we could have fixed things.
Yeah?
I think there are a lot of other people worth pointing fingers at before you go blaming me. I'm just looking out for our best interests. Did you forget she stabbed us last time? I remember, and I'd do it all again. I'd gladly take 1,000 knives to save her just once.
I'm not falling for it.
Yeah.
Do you really think you can just wash your hands of all of this? Do you really think you can just leave me here?
No, I tried to
This
help.
is even better than stabbing her. The same reward without any of that nasty effort. It's not even better. Putting off a choice is always worse than making a committed decision, especially when you already know the right answer. It's even more cruel if you ask me. We'll live with it just fine. Besides, she'll get over it. That's what I'm afraid of. But as you approach the basement stairs, you make a grim realization. The thorns won't let you leave. We don't have any way to cut through them.
Nope.
Okay, new plan. We re-befriend the princess, get the blade, and all of us leave here together.
You
We tried that.
can't leave without me, can you? Isn't that funny? Isn't that so funny? This is perfect, actually. Just you and me rotting down here forever, together.
Yep.
It's what we deserve after everything we've done.
Oh, romantic, is it?
Romantic.
Come on, Smitten. Dude.
We got our beautiful ending after all, tragic as it may be.
You know, just to make sure things are a little more permanent, I think I'm going to take this particular needle out of the picture.
She wouldn't. Thorns slice into the princess's hands, lacerating what little skin remains as she raises the blade to her mouth.
Whoa.
Take it now before she swallows it out of spite.
Alright, well, she's gonna swallow the... I'll get a letter to it.
You stand in place among the thorns, inert, merely watching as the princess swallows your only way out of this place.
I don't know how she did that, but...
She actually did it. Good for her. Such a decisive woman.
Ah, I see the darkness.
Extremely not good for us.
Mm-hmm.
Blood trickles down the corner of her mouth, then flows from between her lips. She smiles.
There. Isn't this just perfect?
Yep. Ah, thank you, goddess. Right in time.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Approach the mirror. Yep.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and if they think it's bad, I'm with them.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Look at the reflection. Hello, Birdman. I've grown. The long quiet. Approach her. Hello again.
Lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Hello.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again. Is a child the same as I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and
Okay. What does it feel like?
eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
How many endings are in this game? Is there a real ending that I'll get if I get all the endings? I wonder. That might take a long time.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
If you say so.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me. Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Interesting.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover. Then we will remain here as we are now. Barely finished. Damp. Cavernous.
That doesn't seem good. Wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Thank you. I will stop waiting. I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but we will meet again.
Bye. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, as always, please consider leaving a like and subscribe. But for now, we will return to the void, and I will wish you all good night.